It's been 2 years now, just over 2 years. Actually, almost 3 years since we installed this water treatment plant. And even in the rain, I still have to do maintenance, because if I don't do maintenance, then the water chemical balance goes out of sync. Today, I'll be cleaning up the soda ash dosing tank. The soda ash dosing tank has undissolved powder over time that settles at the bottom, and it needs to be cleaned. But even if you look at the filter housings, they're showing signs of wear. They're showing signs of wear here. They're starting to chip and crack because they're facing the sun, and they'll probably have to be replaced at some point. But let's take a look inside here. Also, I'm wearing sterile gloves. The powder has all settled at the bottom. I'm going to siphon out the water and give it a nice wipe with a clean cloth. Now we've got a diaphragm pump siphoning out the water from in here, and it's coming into this here. This pump is a 7 liter per minute pump, and once the water is siphoned out of the dosing tank, we'll go ahead and clean it. We've also stopped the peristaltic dosing pump for now, because we don't want it to run dry, otherwise we'll have to reprime it. The water is now completely siphoned. We're going to discard this water. We'll throw it down the drain. If you throw it on your grass, it's gonna bleach your grass. But if you take a look here, all that's left now is just the powder. We'll be wiping the powder down and refilling the dosing tank. I'm using a cloth that has been soaking in jig for a few minutes, or sodium hypochlorite or bleach. You don't want to be putting in anything that may contaminate the tank, because it's gonna create an environment conducive for bacteria to grow. Another thing is you want to make sure you're wearing old clothing, because soda ash can bleach your clothing. The dosing tank is now completely cleaned. All the powder residue has been removed. Take a look in there. If you neglect to clean up the tank periodically, what happens is the injection valve here ends up getting clogged with the powder. And when it gets clogged with the powder, the efficacy of the dose is going to be reduced, and you're going to start tasting brackish water if your water is highly corrosive. Basically what the system does is it controls the pH. The pH of our groundwater is slightly acidic, so it's sitting at about 6.8 on the pH scale, and we're using the soda ash to bump the pH up to about 7.3. Now we're going to take a pre-mixed soda ash solution, and we're going to pour it into the clean tank. So we've now filled up the tank with soda ash. Check it out. This solution is super saturated, but it's well mixed and it's crystal clear. There's no evidence of powder or anything like that is in this new solution. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like the content and you want to watch more. In the next video, we'll be showing you how to replace the filter in this guy here. This is a water polisher, and it also reduces the hardness of the water.